Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to wish you a very hearty
17 months pod.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. New room? No, I'm down in Texas, everybody. Sweater looks cozy? Yeah. I've been wearing this every day after the, after Camp Canute. Dude, today is the first day of Camp Canute that I have felt fucking tired afterward. I feel fucking tired. I'm definitely feeling it right now. I gave it all. You look white, no offense. No offense taken. I've been pushing it. I'll drink this coffee and I'll get to it though. Oh, Lazarus. Oh. Dankeschön. Oh, Dankeschön. Greatest late night streamer. Thank you so much.
Greatest late night streamer to ever do it.
Training tomorrow? Yes. Yes. Looks dehydrated? Yeah, I just slammed a water. That might be it. Well, are you not shaving for the whole Camp Canute? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about not shaving for the entire Camp Canute. And then for the reveal, like shaving my beard and maybe dyeing my hair for the pose off. Grizzly Adams did have a beard. You're a busy man. Thanks for the streams. Thanks, guys.
You're a busy man. Thanks for the streams.
Thank you so much. Yeah, today was so fun.
That's for cool.
But
Cheers.
I kind of want to do a Doc Holliday. Like him back there. But this needs to be like long and this needs to be really long.
Oh, yeah, wow.
They subscribed for 30 months. Wheat dude. Thank you. Have you seen Spaceballs? Not only have I seen Spaceballs, we've watched Spaceballs on this stream. For film night. For film night. In the French dub, they don't expect you to know Adams. So he says, yeah, you and your sister has a beard. So the other guy says his sister did have a beard. It's so funny. Tell me there's balls in space. That's right. When's the next film night? Wednesday. You missed the Wubby magic break today? I know. I know I did. Sag. You use smelling salts? I used to use smelling salts all the time.
I say let that beard flourish.
I used to
baby,
do a
shuffle
smelling
style.
salt before like every stream just to get in the zone. Shut up, Will. Shut up, Will. Thank you.
Yeah, wow. That's for cool.
Just let the vibe hit. Girl, you crazy. Thank you. Watched Some Like It Hot for the first time on Caroline's stream. Reminded me of the Birdcage. Dude, Some Like It Hot is such a perfect movie. With maybe the best one-line joke of all time. If you've never seen Some Like It Hot, it is a movie where two amazing comedians star opposite Marilyn Monroe. And they pretend to be women for the entirety of the movie to avoid being caught by the cops. And there's one guy who has been hitting on one of them for the entirety of the movie. And at the end, he's finally like, I'm a man. I'm not a woman. And the guy goes, nobody's perfect. It is maybe the best one-line joke of all time. Nobody's perfect is it's so good. It is maybe my favorite one-line joke. It's really hard to beat. It's really hard to beat Casablanca, though. I think Casablanca might have the best one-line joke in history. If you've never seen Casablanca, there's this one police chief.
That's very cool.
Oh, thank you for the prime, TJ. Where the police bust in and he's like in an illegal casino, and they come up to him and he's like, I am shocked to find out that there is gambling going on in this establishment. And then the guy next to him goes, sir, your winnings. And he hands him a bunch of chips. It's so good. It's such a good one-line joke. I am shocked. Casablanca is one of those movies that I think a lot of people don't watch because it's like so dated, so old, but it's so good. Casablanca is fire. Thank you for the prime, Pumo. You see Backyard Baseball is making a comeback? Oh, dude, all the boys are buzzing. All the boys are buzzing. Dude, thank you for the workout playlist. Just hit the best day of this leg day of the summer. Dude, today's playlist was actually fire. I think tonight we're going to be making the playlist for tomorrow. So if chat wants to help, we're going to be like making our playlist for the next day on part of our stream. The Batman popcorn bucket. Okay. I have a sick obsession with popcorn buckets. Let's take a look. Oh. There's no way. That is a popcorn okay. I must have it.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I must
8
have
months
it.
strong. Thank you for the streams even while away from home.
Thank you so much. All the news that's fit to print is not tonight because we did the last one Friday and there's not enough weird news. So we're going to wait a few days. I know we're a little off kilter because everything broke.
That's very cool.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Tonight we're doing reaction.
Wow, that's very
I think our Survivor frogs are going to eat tonight. Black, thank you so much. Hench, thank you so much. Have you seen the new Batman logo? I don't think I have. Black Myth Wukong mod turns main character into Goku. Well, now this is technology we might need.
I had a little off. Yeah, I had to cut a bill off. Yeah, but if we be real though, yeah, no, I will never feel nothing. I said it jumping the gun, yeah, like I do it for fun. You act like you do it for real, but no, you not when the vibe, she never could come. Inside of this gutter we run, inside of this world we run, we do it for
Oh.
but one of them,
Oh.
function at all. No, I won't pick it because I don't like it at all. I can't want to see you fall. I keep on chasing the highs, I know I can never get back, so I'm always on low. And I got eyes on the back of my head, I got
That is fire. So I got paid to play Black Myth Wukong last night. So obviously I wasn't going to give any controversial opinions on it last night, but it's fucking fire and I want to play more of it. All I've been thinking about is playing more Black Myth Wukong. It's so fucking fun, man.
Oh yeah, wow.
I had
that's
so
very
much
cool.
fun.
Missed you, King Neffel.
Thank you. It's good to be back. So quick stream amendment. I, on the 29th, am going to go to Montana with Caroline Kwan, and I think we're going to do a few streams from Montana, but I'm going out for my aunt's birthday. She really wanted me to come out. She misses me a ton. So I will be out in Montana for, I think, 3 days. So Yeah. Are VOD frogs going to eat tonight? Peepo Shy. What do you mean VOD frogs? You mean like, am I going to leave a Survivor VOD up? Probably no. Probably not this. W diet excuse, Will. I'm going to try and stick to my diet. I've been really good on the diet. And I've been pretty hungry. I told Canute the one thing that I kind of do that breaks my diet every once in a while is yes?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Can you mute real quick?
Yeah, hang on. 1 second. Ishii had gotten into some gum, and we're just making sure he didn't eat that much gum, because we don't want Ishii. Ishii is Sears' dog, so we're just making sure he's okay. Did you see Miz try to throw you under the bus for eating pizza last night? Do we have a clip of that goddamn pizza? It was cauliflower crust, no cheese, calorie-free sauce, just mustard, and grilled chicken on top. I told Canute what I've been doing to break my diet. And what I've been doing to break my diet is this. Sometimes Sear doesn't finish his chicken, and I'll eat the extra chicken. That is like the one thing I've been doing to break my diet because I'm so hungry. And I told him this. I'm like, guys, sometimes I just have Sears extra chicken. And they're like, that is fine, Will. Sometimes you're so hungry. Your pissing was more of a highlight of the stream last night than the pizza, not gonna lie. Thank you. Yeah, the piss bit was pretty funny. Will, how did you find Speedy's hot sauce? That's a good question. I've told this story before. Thank you guys so much for the hype train.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very
PR
cool.
Med, thank you so much. I'm going to grab a water. I feel very dehydrated. I'll tell you the story in a second.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
All right, hopefully this
I am
water
rolling.
livens me up. Okay, Speedy's story. The Tane bit was electric. Okay, Speedy's. So Speedy's, I went, bro wearing a Pikachu onesie. It's actually two different pieces. Without recommending Speedy's, I would have never known they existed. And they're like 30 minutes from me. Yeah, so Dozy, I went to go party with my buddy in Virginia Beach like 12 years ago. He was kind of like the Prince of Virginia Beach, and we went out on a 4th of July weekend and had so much fun. And I got into some pretty serious drinking, and I got really hungry. And he's like, "Oh, there's like a bar that has fish tacos. Great." So we go there and we're eating the fish tacos, and the fish tacos were okay. And he was like, "Yo, try this. They have Speedies." And there was like an unlabeled hot sauce bottle on the table. And I was like, all right.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Yeah.
And I tried it, and I looked at him and I was like, dude, I think that's the best hot sauce I've ever had in my life. And he was like, oh man, that's Speedy. He makes all of his hot sauce. Thank you so much, the lunch lady. He makes all of his hot sauce out of his garage. He's a VB legend. And I was like, okay, cool. And when I went back to California, I checked online, and he had a website, Virginia Beach, VB. And I ordered a bottle. And I have been using Speedy's hot sauce for the next 12 years after that moment, because it was truly the best hot sauce I've ever had. But I would always eat it on stream. I would bring the bottle out, and people would be like, what hot sauce are you eating? I don't know why chat always asks like what fragrance I'm wearing and what hot sauce I'm eating. But all right, it's getting hot. I might change into a tank top. I shouted him out a few times, and apparently I would crash his website every time. And so eventually I get this email to my manager, Billy, and he's like, hey, this guy was reaching out to you. And the email, like, Jimmy is kind of a very folksy guy. And so he was like, I don't know who you are or what you do, but about a third of my remote orders have your name on it. So I'm just wondering what the fuck is going on. And like, it was not like a friendly email. It was like so I reached back and I was like, hey man, I had your Mr. and Mrs. Drum Machine. Thank you.
The hot sauce on Pizza Hut you gave 3 years ago was delicious.
Thank you.
Hot sauce I ordered.
Thank you. So I was like, hey man, I'm a streamer. It's this really weird, because I knew he wouldn't know what streaming is. It's this really weird. It's kind of like YouTube, but I've been using your hot sauce for like the last 4 years on stream, and I think people have caught on to it. And he was like, oh man, that's really cool. So you just shout us out. And I was like, yeah. So then he sent me a care package, and I shouted him out again. I gave him a big shout out, and apparently he sold a bunch of bottles. So I gave him my phone number, and he texted me, and he was like, hey man, would you ever want to like do a flavor? And I was like, a flavor of hot sauce? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, let's do it, bro. That sounds awesome. So we did a flavor, and I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real. It's supposed to be slightly spicier than the normal flavor. I think they're very similar. They're very similar. The original flavor and my flavor are very similar. But I have my flavor, the Will Neff edition, and he's been loving the collaboration, man. He makes so much extra money as a small business, and I try not to make money on the hot sauce. People in my chat will tell you, basically every dime I make on the hot sauce, I give free hot sauce away. So I think we've given out around 2,000 bottles of free hot sauce at this point.
Oh yeah, wow. That's cool.
Because
spicy boy to kiss.
Thank you so much. I wanted to do, I have been very underwhelmed with like creator products. In that, like, I think there's a lot of pressure on creators to just make stuff and put their name on it. And I get that pressure. I absolutely do. But I felt really bad about my merch launches not going well. And so I thought this was a way to kind of like give back to my community. And so the sauce has been great. We're supporting a small business out in VB.
A good time last night with WUKONG and that baby, but I was on the floor.
Dude, we beat him. We rose to it. But it's been awesome. We support the small business in VB, and he's really happy with the collaboration. And I think what we're eventually going to do is try and do a second flavor. And then we're also going to maybe try to expand his business one day, and then stock Speedies in like a brick and mortar store, like a Target, is like the goal. That is like the ultimate goal. My brother was in town last week, and I have quite the assortment of hot sauces from at breakfast every morning to choose from at breakfast every morning. After one day, he went back to the Speedy's Will Neff edition every time. That's incredible. Thank you, Sonic Frost. All right, I'm going to put on a tank top. Chat, what do you think? Am I starting to look jacked? Is Camp Canute working? I can kind of tell in my midsection. I can kind of tell in my midsection a little bit. Thank you,
that's
Typic
very
Panic.
cool.
Yeah, so last TwitchCon, I gave out 200 bottles of hot sauce at my meet and greet. And I think this TwitchCon, I'm going to try and give out like another 100. So if you are at TwitchCon and you come to Caroline and my meet and greet, I will have Speedy's hot sauce. And this time I'm going to try and like pre-sign the bottles too, in case you just want to keep the bottle as like a, souvenir. But with peace and love, if you are flying and you do not have a check bag, please do not take a bottle. Because I heard from like 30 people last time that they had to throw away their bottle of Speedies because they tried to get it on a plane without a checked bag. And so many people sent me this message and I was like, we just took down the website again. Yeah, you can always go to neffsauce.com. Wasn't the code Will Neff fucks dads? That is true. Is this Hassan playing Wukong? Hang on, let me take a look. What the fuck did he just do?
That's very cool.
What did he just
Peace and
do?
love by Neff Sauce.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Oh, that tasted so bad.
What did he do?
Oh. Why did I do that? I tried to suck it out.
Yo, that audio is wild. Someone
Number
is
15 most
someone is definitely going to reuse that audio.
Number 15 most influential on the Rolling Stones list, everybody. Wait, it worked. Wait, it worked.
Tried to suck soda out of his keyboard.
Where are my fucking haters now?
That is
Dude,
rancid.
Sometimes you gotta give it a.
That is rancid. Dude, I want to say, though, I saw the Rolling Stones list, and, man, must have been a slow year. No, I'm kidding, man. I'm so fucking proud of Hassan. That's so cool. One of the most influential creators in the world, bro. That was awesome. It made me smile. I've known that man since he was a drunk buffoon. And now, look at him now. He's all grossed up. So cool, man. It was a really cool moment. I'm really proud of him. Will Neff will be 2025? I hope not. I hope I'm not one of the most influential people. For the love of God. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to direct your attention to a form we're filling out. Speaking of hot sauce giveaways, speaking of winning free stuff, go fill out the chat decides what Will Neff buys submission form. This is for the stream we are doing tomorrow. I'm looking for something to decorate Sears' house with. You may only submit one item, $2,000 max. This item must be able to ship to Texas within 2 weeks. This item must be legal and safe for stream. We are looking for unique items. And I've decided that the top 6 submissions. So if you make it to the top 6, you'll get a free Magnum bottle of hot sauce. Okay? So if you submit an item that's really fun, really cool, and you make that top 6, you get a Magnum bottle of hot sauce. Okay? A Magnum dong. Is Magnum like 4-inch? I mean, Magnum is in the eye of the beholder sometimes. I'll tell you that much. One man's Magnum is another man's. I don't know how that goes. Neff economy is all hot sauce. Well, I mean, when the merch comes out, we'll be giving away a lot of the merch. I think we might do a channel point giveaway for some of the t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hats when they come out, which should be soon, which should be any day now. And then we also have the Gamer Sups shaker coming out soon. And I've spoken with Gamer Sups, and I am trying to get a flavor of extra spicy Gamer Sups ramen done called Will Neff Spicy Nudes. So I'm excited about that. Will Neff popcorn bucket. That's a great idea. H3 just tested condom sizes, and Magnum is barely bigger than normal condoms. It's a marketing gimmick. Magnum XLs are legit bigger, though. For my Magnum dong. Found a new American Idol for you.
What would you say to the...
Okay, let's take a look.
drivers that can't even do 500 miles a day?
They got soft hands.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
All about girth and showing hole.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hey now, keep being awesome.
Thank you so much. Hey now.
You ain't an over-the-road driver. You're a wanna-be-home every night driver. Me?
Turn it up. Can't hear it. It's TikTok. It's okay.
Every night, but that ain't where the money's at. You got to be gone at least 3-4 weeks at a time to accumulate that money, so when you do go home, you got something to show for it. Yeah, it's nice to be home every night, be with the family and the kids and that. I can understand that. I got a brand new grandson that was given to me back in January of this year. I'd love to see him every day. But I'm sure once he gets older and starts asking, well, where's Pawpaw at? Well, Pawpaw's on the road making money so he can spoil your little butt. You know, he'll understand. But a lot of people, I got to be home every night. I can't do this. Then you better stay out of a cab truck and go find you, flip you some burgers.
Dude, I'm getting sense memory of my brother Bobby, because he was a long haul truck driver towards the end of his life, and man, yeah, he would always say shit like that. He just sounds like Bobby. Man, long haul truck driving is crazy, bro. I would get calls from him at all hours. Do you still lift when you have onset soreness? I can't lift consistently because of it.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Yeah, I would say,
Love.
that's why you work out different muscle groups to try and like rest your muscles. But I mean, if you're like sore, your muscles still recovering, I would just wait it. I would stretch too. What breaks my heart is that you have not played Wukong. I have played Wukong. I played Wukong last night, and I'm going to play Wukong tonight as well. Here's the put a girl on meme.
Hi, this is Rashley with the Pumpkin Bee Family
What is this?
Corporation. We're just calling to see if you still have the bean and rice burrito.
Yeah, we still got the bean and rice burrito.
Put a girl on.
Hey, T! Hey, T, I got it then! Say that shit again?
Put a girl on.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
I
cool.
don't understand.
Looking good, brother.
I don't understand. Put a girl on. Been a while. Thank you so much. Thank you for the prime. The Don. He did that for 40 days straight. Holy shit. I went back and watched a bunch of your old skits you used to do today. Fucking hilarious, bro. Is there any way Will and Friends do a SNL style Key and Peele Chappelle show, lower budget on Twitch? No. No. I will tell you what is going to happen. So I got a message. I got a message that made me really happy today. And it was from Lisa from Three Women Talking, the podcast I did. And they're all groundlings. And they've been keeping up. Did you get divorced? Well, first of all, I was never married, so tough to get divorced. And second, no, I'm just in Austin, Texas for Camp Canute. No, but she messaged me, and basically Groundlings has been following my career a little bit, and they're really happy with what I did with their show, and they've invited me to come back and start doing Groundlings again. So I think I'm going to go back to Groundlings and do their highest level and probably start doing some live stage performance again at Groundlings of improv. So you won't see it on Twitch, but I will be on stage at the Groundlings in Los Angeles. Hopefully kicking out the epic motherfucker. I don't even know if I'm tired anymore. Or I don't even know if I'm tired. Yeah, my brain is fried, dude. There's microplastics in my brain. I can't do improv. I don't even know if I'm funny anymore. I'll be honest. I hope I still have like the really high level improv mechanics that I used to have, but I might not. So we'll see. You still got it? I'll be honest, those people are so fucking funny. Would you ever do steroids? I guess I would. I mean, I'll be honest, not doing steroids at Camp Canute was probably my last shot to do steroids. And, Wake just won't let me do them. He says I don't need them. So, Sag, too old. So I think I've missed my window. I'll be honest. I think as I get older, I might do TRT, but I think men should just do that in their 40s, as like a part of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. I don't think I need it right now, but what I was saying is those improv comedians that work at Groundlings, like they're so quick. And it's one thing to be funny on Twitch with peace and love. Peace and love. There are very funny people on this platform. But like, what I would liken it to is like being a basketball YouTuber versus being a basketball player in the NBA. It's just like a different level of the craft. And I really hope I still have the skills to get in there and perform with that level of comedian, that level of entertainer, because they commit their life to it and they do it every day. So, hi, Dad. Hi, Titty Kubo.
Will just went through a tough breakup. Just wanted to say that hello, Donna has been getting me through.
Oh, thank you.
Everything you do, man. Thank you.
I hope we can bring back Donna soon. Thank you for watching. Where the Who's Line guys, Groundlings like performers, I think some of them were actually Groundlings. If you here, I know a lot of people don't know the Groundlings, but like I just want to show you a list of former Groundlings so you guys understand the level of this program. These are all people who went through the Groundlings. Thank you, Oscillate. Will Ferrell, Katie Griffin, Conan O'Brien, Kristen Wiig, Lisa Kudrow, Tyra Banks, I didn't know that, Adam Carolla, Jimmy Fallon, Maya Rudolph, Phil Hartman, Paul Rubens, Melissa McCarthy, J.J. Abrams did the Groundlings. I did not know that either. Is this actually a Groundlings list? I guess it is. Yeah, man. As you can see, the Groundlings program is fucking insane. I don't know if that's a real Groundlings list because some of those people looked crazy on there. Some of them were definitely Groundlings. Here's a better list. Here's a better list of like real deal Groundlings. Lovitz, O'Brien, Hartman. Like they pumped out. Yeah, dude, there's Coolidge in one of her on-stage get-ups. Bro. Yeah. The Groundlings is like the comedy school. It is like the comedy school, and they take it very seriously. Pee Wee Herman is a sex offender? Pee Wee Herman is dead, my friend.
That's very cool.
Your sister Julie Neff then said she didn't believe you could make money dick twerking. You now have the platform to prove her wrong and to show whole.
Thank you. What exactly is Groundlings? Can you explain it? Yeah, okay, so there are two main comedy schools. There are a lot of great comedy schools. With peace and love, I don't mean to shit on anybody else's comedy school, but there are two main comedy schools in the world, and they are Second City and they are the Groundlings. And Second City is mainly Toronto and Chicago, and they pump out some funny motherfuckers. And then the Groundlings is Los Angeles. And what the Groundlings, UCB, I don't think UCB exists anymore, guys. I think UCB shut down during COVID. Sadly. What the Groundlings is you go in as an aspiring, aspiring comedian, and you improv Olympics. Listen, guys, as I said, there are a lot of comedy schools. I'm just talking about the big two. Okay, this is like the Ohio State and Alabama of the comedy world. There are a lot of great comedy schools. They're all wonderful. This is not me trying to negate the quality of any other comedy school. I'm just saying Second City and Groundlings they're on like a different level in terms of the talent that they have produced and their legacy. So, what about SNL? SNL is not a comedy school. They take fully finished comedians who have been working for years. It's a show. So you go in as an aspiring comedian and you do an audition, right? They have an audition class where you'll basically do like some basic improv scenes, and they'll see if like the bones are there. And either they'll tell you, hey, great job. You may join the Groundling School, or they will say, hey, you kind of need to work on what you're doing. Maybe blah, blah, blah. The audition is very easy. I'll be honest. I would say most of you in chat right now could at least have a 50-50 shot of passing that intro audition. It's not tough. It is really just kind of like and you can also do Groundlings drop-ins, even if you're not a comedian. You can do like a one-day drop-in and just like have fun and learn some skills, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then there is Main Track Groundlings. And Main Track Groundlings is like the actual UCB isn't dead. It's still going. Are you sure? I thought UCB, Upright Citizens Brigade, did shut down during COVID. Maybe they reopened. I could be totally wrong. Anyway, when you get into main track groundlings, I'm trying to remember all the levels. I think there are 8 different levels in the main track school. And you have to, here's the LA show. Yeah, but is the school still open? Do they still have a school? Oh, they do. Classes. Okay, so they're back. That's very cool. Okay, UCB is back up and running. That's awesome. So every time you take a class, there's like a long waiting list. Okay. And so when you get a class, you have to immediately say yes to it. And the classes are very intense. They're like 5-hour long classes with a break in the middle. Okay. And, you usually do them twice a week. So they're really intensive classes. And at the end of every class, you have a show that you do. You do a performance. And the teacher will either give you A or A. And if you get 2 of these in your entire journey in the main track, you are failed out of the school. They ask you to politely leave the school. And if you want to do it, you have to start all the way over again. So if you get failed, you're out of the school. So there is a lot of pressure. The early classes are not that bad. The later classes, like the advanced labs, you can feel like the palpable pressure of how bad people want to succeed in these classes. And so how isn't this shit purely subjective? The same way that like dance isn't purely subjective. I don't know how to really explain it. It's like when I can always identify a good improviser, right? Like there is an art form to this, and you just see like how quick people are sometimes. And it's just amazing. Like the top level of it, you can throw anything in the world out and they will not miss a fucking beat. And they are so immersed. How much does it cost? With peace and love, I have not been in the groundlings for the last 2 years. So I do not know the current price of the classes. When I was there, I think they were like $500 for a course. Maybe a little less, like 400. I don't know. And so when you get to those top levels, you're also writing scenes. So that's when it gets really fucking intensive, because you have to be a good improviser, but you also have to be able to write funny scenes. So here's my story. I never failed. I never got a thumbs down, but I did get deferred one time. I had a teacher. It was really strange. When I was younger, I think I was on the 3rd level, and she was like, you're probably the funniest person in the class, but you have a real ego about your comedy, and I don't think you're old enough. I don't think you've suffered enough yet. So you have to retake this level. And I was like, oh. And I think that stems from, there was like one exercise we were doing. Where it was called Pass the Object. And I just thought it was a dumb drill, and it's a 5-hour class. So like someone was like, oh, it's a, they're doing something, and the class has to be like, oh, he's opening a safe. And then he passed it to me. And like, I shit you not, she left me doing this drill where I was just doing pantomime work for like 15 minutes. I was doing the same pantomime for 15 minutes. And I was like pantomime doing nunchucks. And she was like, you're not taking it seriously enough. You don't believe that you have nunchucks. And it was like a full 15 minutes. And when you're in front of a class full of people and you are pantomiming nunchucks for 15 minutes, I finally turned to her and I said, what do you want me to do? I will do it. And just because of that outburst, I did not pass that class. I knew it was exactly that moment because I think she was just trying to like,
Wow, that's very cool.
thank you,
Love
Big
that
Tuna.
wacky
I
thing.
think she was just trying to like really get me to buy in. And I just snapped. I was like, what is it you want? Okay? Cause I'll do it. Just tell me. And you want me to bark like a dog? I'll do it. Like I was, and so I did not pass that one class, but I did make it to the highest level, and I passed the highest level. So terrible teacher. No, the teachers at Groundlings are all incredible. They're all incredibly funny people, and you know, I was probably young and had an edge, and I think I just wanted it too much. Now, I think I would be better going through the levels, but back then you have to understand, like, I was a minimum wage guy, and comedy was, like, my thing I was good at. So I was like, I have to do this. So I made it to the highest level. I passed the highest level, and I had the Sunday Company audition was all that I had left. And Sunday Company is like the farm league for the highest level of Groundlings, which is the Groundlings. And I think there's only 32 Groundlings at any given time, and they are lifelong spots unless you step down, okay? So I was told, like, you have to hang out in Sunday Company because Tony Cavallero is a Groundling, and you're never going to be a Groundling as long as Tony Cavallero is here. For those of you who don't know, Tony Cavallero is a guy who looks like me, sounds like me, was my teacher at Groundlings, and actually like a mentor to me. I'm going to show you guys Tony Cavallero. You probably know who he is. This is Tony Cavallero.
It's me, Keith. I'm just kidding. It's Tony Cavallero here. Hey guys, join me on a day with me.
Tony and I are like really good friends when we're not working, but on set he can be pretty method.
A lot of people say I'm like a Christian Bale, like a Jared Leto. I wake up like 2:30, 3 o'clock.
So Tony has actually been my teacher before. And the Groundlings would joke about like, oh my God, we have Tony Cavallero and we have like his clone. so I was always told like, you're not going to get Groundlings as long as Tony's here. Tony has left the Groundlings now. He is still a Groundling alumni, but now his career is like so big that he had to step down from the Groundlings. So I have a real chance now. However, I never got a chance to audition for Sunday Company because something really important happened. COVID happened 2 weeks before I was supposed to do my Sunday Company audition. And the wait list for Sunday Company audition was a year long. So I had been waiting for a year to do this audition. And 2 weeks before my audition, lockdown started. So everybody got pushed back. And basically, you typically will lose your spot in Groundlings if you don't come back immediately. But because of the COVID stipulation and because of Groundlings being very proud of me kind of having this career outside of what normal Groundlings do, they've essentially like offered that I can come back and do the Sunday Company audition and try and make it into the Sunday Company and become a performing Groundling again. So I think I'm going to take them up on it because it really is my passion. Improv comedy is my favorite thing in the world, and I've been doing it since I was 17 years old. So I'm going to try and do that. Ultimately, that will probably mean that I'll have to take a few days off from streaming a week. But I'll make $50 a performance, which hey guys, the money is pretty good. The money is pretty fucking insane. So, I don't think I'll need streaming anymore. But yeah, I'm excited about that. It's something that I've loved forever. And, I don't know. It'll be fun to see where it goes because honestly, I love Twitch. I love it a lot. But it's not really a great vehicle to go do other things in the entertainment world. I think streaming is kind of the redheaded stepchild of entertainment, and most casting directors and stuff like that don't look at streaming and are like, now that's somebody with talent. Well, you have to move, or is it in LA? It's in LA. I hate that term, redheaded stepchild. Well, as a redheaded child, I'm allowed to say it. What happened to pickleball? I'm trying to get these guys to play down here. I'm going to pee real quick. I'll be right back. Thanks for keeping them warm for me, Gizmo. Okay, to end that conversation, before we move on, could someone link that 3 women talking episode one more time? Because I want to juice them some more. They're really awesome people. Man, sober. Man, I hate Creed. Me after 2 domestic light beers. Okay, is this a guy absolutely crushing Creed? Because I'm in.
The news today seems my life is going to change.
Where did I get those shorts? Gelato PK.
You get a prayer, then tears of joy. Some down my face
with arms wide open
under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll show you where I'm breathing with arms wide open.
That is amazing. He is crushing that. Okay, quickly, I wanted to link this one more time. I think this is the link. I think these are the droids I'm looking for.
If you like talking,
yes,
women,
so these
ladies,
are
men.
These are 3
that's very cool.
3
Welcome
Groundlings
to take my
alum.
First trip to LA. What are some cool
that
things
still-
to do other than like Disney and amusement parks?
I'll tell you. These are 3 Groundlings alum that still work at the school or around the school, and they have a podcast where they stay in character. I just linked it. It's 3 women talking. Go ahead, shoot them a subscribe. I'll do it myself. Give them a thumbs, like some comments, drop a comment, like the video. This is my interview with them.
Cool. Can't you just
I always
use
like to
this
juice
as your
them up.
audition?
Can't you just use this as okay?
Now, mommy, where are you now? I'm hanging for my underpants. I'm alone and I'm scared.
They would, you know how I said they give these? I would be thrown out of the school if they ever see Wedgie Mommy. I would be asked to not come back. The one thing I will say about Groundlings that is really funny is I love that they take comedy so seriously because it's my passion. But to a lot of outside observers, it is kind of crazy how seriously they take comedy, to the point where I've been in classes where someone who gets failed is sobbing. And I was in one class where a teacher, this one girl she was really struggling. I think she was just so nervous. And the teacher went, I think your problem is just that you're not very funny. I don't know why you're here. And I was like, oh my God. Absolutely smashed. It was a lot. But was the teacher wrong? I don't know. Look, I know it's trash, but look at the proof of concept for making Hermeto play better at the gym. A little Hermeto Pascal. It's come full circle. It's kind of funny how not funny you are. Yeah. I mean, I've definitely lost a step when it comes to being funny. Twitch has rotted my brain because Twitch funny thrives on a punchline. Chatters love when you do one thing, right? Like they love when you're like, oh, balding. Keck W. Like there's no nuance to Twitch comedy. It's like, come, Keck W. Like, just here, I'll do a classic Twitch funny. Girl here, me. So, what are your thoughts on come? Keck W. This guy's fucking hilarious. All right, let's listen to Hermeto Pascal. Are there any other streamers that you think would do well at the Groundlings? Yes, absolutely. I think Squeaks and I think Germa would be fantastic improv comedians. Squeaks is so fucking quick and so funny. He could absolutely do it. Germa is so weird and he already does really big characters. He would smash it. And probably the last one that just comes to mind off the top of my head is Myth. Myth is really good at characters. Sear, I don't know if Sear would like it. I'll be honest, Sear could do it. I just don't know if he would like it. I think Squeaks and Germa would genuinely enjoy it. I don't know if Sear would enjoy it. If Sear found enthusiasm for it, he would smash it. But if Sear doesn't enjoy things, he's like, nah, fuck it. But if he got into it, he would crush it. Thank you, NGG. This Hermeto Pascal song is insane. When are we going to get the Porter Robinson? I think I'm going to kill myself flip. Dude, I don't know. I got to ask Porter to send me it. Ludwig would be good. I've never seen Ludwig do a character. I've only seen Ludwig do Ludwig.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Let's go.
Has Ludwig ever done a straight up character? He's very funny and very quick.
Hey, now.
But the other four I mentioned are character guys, and you have to do characters. Lud is really funny. But I literally can't think of him doing a character when I'm thinking about it. Ludwig is not funny. He's quippy. Ludwig is funny, man. Ludwig is funny. Ludwig makes even me laugh. S-Fan would be really good. He'd have to work on his ADHD of it. Because half of improving is listening and responding. S-Fan can crush characters, though. Crush characters. Slime is just very naturally funny. I think I've seen Slime. Yes, Slime did Tony Starr. Tony Starr was funny as fuck. With peace and love, there are a lot of funny people. I'm not going to go through every Twitch streamer on the platform. With peace and love, I am not going to go through every single name on the platform, but there are people that could probably do it. I just listed the 3 that immediately come to mind, top of class. There you go. Squeaks, Germa, Myth are my, and then Seer if he could get into it. Seer is so fucking funny and he does such good characters. What is this? I saw someone write Summit. What the fuck? It's fake? Holy shit, bro. That looks real as fuck. Unreal Engine render, by the way. Okay, dude. Yo, Peanut, I saw your message. We got to do the backlist. We got to do the backlist show. I was thinking even, what if I did all of Name Your Price in a backlist outfit at TwitchCon? Yo, play Deadlock. I can't tell if Deadlock is going to be a really fun game or if it just doesn't work. But I've had some fun playing it. What's your favorite characters you do, Will? My Southern guy is always a go-to. My like kind of surfer-y dude was a lot of fun. I play a really good idiot. Hey, let me see.
I just want to have
Donna
sex.
Was good.
Oh, wait. We need to get mods so I can have sex with Caroline.
That was definitely not clipped out of context. I love how whoever cut that clip literally cut him open mouth mid-sentence. And they're like, yep, that's it, bro. That he said it just like that. No context needed. No context needed at all. Is this the kind of Meet 11 emote you want? Oh, that's a pretty good Meet 11. I kind of like that Meet 11. We gotta shop what Meet 11 is gonna be. What is this? Charlie XCX tells New York Magazine that lying is so brat. Lying is so fun, so brat. What made this rule? Who made this rule that you have to be truthful and honest? In the press as an artist, the press is just a tool. Guys, murder is so brat. Murder is so... This is the Meet 11 submission. Okay, I kind of like that one too. Crime is so brat. This is going to be something special. Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, official trailer. All right, let's take a look.
Everybody's looking for a hero. I am not a hero. That was a part. I played the part. I'm not that man.
Hands down, he was Superman from day one.
I realized that if I could pull off this part, it would change my life. John Houseman said, Mr. Reeve, it is very important to become a serious classical actor. Unless, of course, they offer you a load of money to do something else.
He convinced me when I first met him that he would fly.
Doing things with my dad, it was all about activity and action. Riding bikes, playing soccer, skiing.
Carpe diem!
My dad was very competitive, and he didn't necessarily slow down.
We said goodbye, and he gave this wave.
Thank you, Maximum.
That was the last time I saw him on his feet.
Mr. Reeve currently has no movement or spontaneous respiration.
Superman, crazy. Just that simple little thing over the horse.
I'd ruined my life and everybody else's. I won't be able to ski, sail, throw a ball to Will. Won't be able to make love to Dana. Maybe we should let me go.
She came flying in, and she just yelled, "I love you. I love you."
And then she said the words that saved my life. You're still you, and I love you.
He and Robin were such good friends because they could match each other.
Robin also had struggles that he dealt with his whole life, and I think that they both were aware of darkness.
Brother Chris is fighting like crazy. When you find people who fight like that but still keep their humanity, that gives you great hope.
That is tough because I can feel him, but he can't feel me.
It must have been hell for my mom, too, knowing what she had lost.
I felt I needed to do something, not just for myself, but for everyone else in the same condition.
The fact that Superman was in a wheelchair and was willing to go public with it was huge.
Help is on the way.
The Christopher and Dana Reeve Paralysis Act.
People are literally walking because of him.
What is a hero? My answer was that a hero is someone who commits a courageous action without considering the consequences. Now my definition is completely different. I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Holy shit, bro. That hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. Dude, I'll be honest. I remember as a kid, I remember Christopher Reeves as a young kid, and I remember always thinking one day he would walk again. Like, he was so confident about his like, just what he was doing. And, dude, oh, man. Like, even remembering, just to think that he, you know, instilled that in people, gave people that confidence is, like, crazy.
Oh, yeah,
what
wow,
a fucking G,
cool.
man. Captain Wrinkle 90, thank you so
yeah,
much.
Wow, that's very cool.
Melissa from
Goddamn,
Human
40
Resources,
months.
thank
Thanks
you for
for
the
all
40
you
months.
do, Will Neff.
There was a Super Bowl commercial that showed him walking. It pissed me off so much. Jesus Christ. What do you think of this take? Do you consider Hateful Eight to be Quentin Tarantino's worst film? The Hateful Eight is not only remarkably slept on, but it's Tarantino's funniest movies. I'm going to give a very hot take here. I think both of these are true. I think both of these statements can be true. I think it is remarkably slept on. I think it is his funniest movie, but the problem is you're comparing it to other Tarantino movies. And I think of his movies, it is probably the weakest. That or Death Proof.
Hot takes from a hot man.
That or Death Proof, I would say are probably the two weakest. Hollywood, I think Hollywood is significantly better than Hateful Eight. I don't know, but all of his movies are really good.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Thank you for the Prime. Like, I thought Hollywood was really good. I thought Hollywood was really good. My big problem with Hollywood was the depiction of Bruce Lee. Because I think the depiction of Bruce Lee came from a personal grudge. I've given this theory before.
Cool.
What up, Willard?
Thank you so much. I've given this take before. I think Quentin Tarantino really disliked Bruce Lee because Bruce Lee openly basically said that kung fu movies were like exploitative, and he didn't like them, and he thought they were bad for martial arts. And those are Tarantino's like favorite films, right? The reason that he did Kill Bill 1 and 2 is because he adores those movies. He adores trashy kung fu. It's like a big part of his influence. So I think Bruce Lee essentially saying that those movies were bad and that they were bad for film, he took it personal. And so that was like his opportunity to like knock down a peg Bruce Lee, who is held in such high regard, which I think is like such a strange thing to do. Yeah, I don't know. Kill Bill was not trashy though. Right, but you understand that the movies that it's based on are movies like Master of Flying Guillotine and like One-Armed Boxer, which like I wouldn't consider those to be like prestige cinema. Like they are popcorn flick kung fu movies. You know what I mean? Lady Snowblood is another very big influence. Yes. This is just my take. By the way, let me just say, I love those movies as well. But I still revere Bruce Lee in a crazy way. I still revere Bruce Lee in a way that like his life, his work, and his quotes were very, very influential on like me. So I don't know. Peter Dinklage has no idea when The Toxic Avenger will be released. Filming wrapped in 2021. Trailer released a year ago. Currently has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Obviously, there's just no audience for gory R-rated comedies about superheroes anymore, and especially not this year. True. I didn't even know the Toxic Avenger trailer had come out. Thank you so much, Carlos, for the raid. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Where is the new Toxic Avenger trailer? I have never seen this trailer. I loved the old Trauma Toxic Avengers. Is this it? Oh shit, I haven't seen this.
There are still no leads as to the identity of
the freaky folk hero remains at large. Sir, what did you see last night?
I heard gunshots, saw blood. Handsome fella had his arm tore off like wet bread, and the creature run off into the night.
He looks like a fucked up hot dog. That part was very shocking to me. Motherfucker.
Can we put that up? Anyone that may have encountered the strange. Breaking news. A group of armed extremists, the Nasty Lads, they've taken hostages at a Mistmeat Lunchatorium downtown.
Let's go live.
We are the Nasty Lads! We are angry! Go, go, go!
Who the fuck are you? Yeah. What the hell is that? Who's a
The Toxic Avenger.
That's what the kids are calling him. I think it's swell.
What the fuck is this? Okay. This is a deep, strange corner of nerddom known as trauma films.
Yeah, wow, that's very
so
cool.
there was like a group of filmmakers back in the day, and they made like these hyper violent comedy films that included but was not limited to the Toxic Avenger. And the Toxic Avenger was like this superhero who was kind of like the Thing, where he was like mutated and wild and weird. And he would basically rip people the fuck apart. So apparently they did a reboot film that is just Legendary did it, and it's been waiting like to be released. They just have never released it. So was Kick-Ass one of them? I don't think Kick-Ass was one of them. I remember Surf Nazis, Tromeo and Juliet, Toxic Avenger 1 through like 3. Was Samurai Cop a trauma film too? Oh, Kabuki Cop. That's it. Nuke 'em High. Yeah. All right, I gotta pee real quick. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, I chugged a bunch of water. Hello, Marshy. Yeah, but apparently, basically trauma films were like gonzo cinema, just weird, like go out and make it. Can we all recommend a Sibian for Will? Good God. You want to ride the Sibian? B movies. Yeah, just kind of like B horror, weird shit. I would love to see that movie. There's one called Tromeo and Juliet. Yeah, I mentioned that one. Turbo Kid? I don't think Turbo Kid was a trauma film. I love Turbo Kid, though. Can we make a Fear and Hitachi wand? Absolutely, we can. Did you see Every Frame a Painting is back with a new YouTube video? I did not. Where did you get the Pikachu PJs? Gelato PK. Gelato PK. I showed my dad the sync of Wizard of Oz and the Dark Side of the Moon, and it blew his mind. It is mind-blowing. Don't forget to mention it's where James Gunn got his start. There you go.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Do you know about live animal cams? My fave is the Alaskan brown bears.
I don't. Hang on. Alex Proyas, the director of the original Crow, is having the best week ever. I love how enraged this critic gets. Is that a thumbs down? Maybe they can lend their DCPs to film movies for classes on how not to make a movie. The theaters sure won't need them after this weekend. Wow, box office is a bloodbath. Mark Savers. Dude. I thought the remake was a cynical cash grab. Not much cash to grab, it seems. Dude, that is so petty. I love how petty he is being. He's like, you fucked up what I made. You fucked up my shit. That is hilarious. Watch the stream Sears on. He's improving. Yeah, let me take a look real quick.
I don't know if we're picking up on that. Henry and I are fucking vibing as fuck right now.
Henry barely has control over his face. Don't take what he says to heart.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. A poor man was in a motorcycle accident 5 years ago.
I had my face removed, and I had a more youthful face put on. It was a very expensive procedure. So this is actually not my face. It's that young man who gave his face after his motorcycle accident. This is now.
Wait, so you didn't get in a motorcycle accident? Someone else got in a motorcycle accident, and you used that to take his face from him?
He was a donor. Yes.
And you look fantastic,
alive.
Henry.
Isn't
You
that
actually
so
look really
crazy?
good.
Yes, he is still out there today. He was alive. He actually did survive.
Did you give him your face in return, or did you just leave him kind of faceless?
No, we preserved that. It's on the wall.
His old face is on the wall.
Oh, yes.
Well, hey, when we're working together, Henry, I'd love to come over and see that face on the wall. Yes, my man. Yes, my man. So I said, oh, heavens no, we can't do swinging. That's not in the cards for me. She said, you don't have a choice. You're not the breadwinner of the family. I said, touche, my darling. What do you propose? She said, I guess you'll have to drive me to the sex club and stay there with me.
Awesome. Good shit. That's amazing. I love me some good improv. That is the Everything Now show. Can we give him a shout out, Haas? Small question, is Jesse Plemons ginger or blonde? I think he is ginger. I think he is one of my tribe. Montclair inspired Batman puffer. Okay, this is fire.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
This is
cool.
fire, dude. Holy. I might need to cop that. Have you seen this before? Yeah, the Quentin Tarantino cast list. We went through it one time, and it would have been such a different experience. Thank you for that, Amazon Prime. Put a girl on. Put a girl on. There's the shout out for the Everything Now show. We saw the Batman popcorn bucket. It looks amazing. Not gonna lie, looks like a Walmart kids jacket. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. You're my favorite OTK sex cult leader. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Better than the Dune popcorn bucket? Yeah, it's a straight on bat signal. I mean, you can't fuck it unless you really want to. Unless you get very creative. Guys in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia are now imitating the aesthetics and lifestyle of 90s South Central LA Latino gang members. Stop. What do you mean?
مرحبا فيكم من جديد. رجعنا لكم بمفاجأة جديدة زي ما عودناكم اللي هي سيركل كلاسيك. طبعا نبدأ بأول التفاصيل في التحفة الفنية اللي قدامكم تشوفونها اللي هو الدركسون. طبعا تقدر تضيف فيه تفاصيل زي ما انتم شايفين. الستوك
Thank you for that prime.
الشيء الثاني راح يكون معانا الكفر والجنط. الجنط راح يكون بأسيام أقل. الأسيام الكثير هذه إضافة من إضافة تعديلات الدراجة. حلو. الكفر راح يكون لون واحد باللون الأبيض بدون الكتابات هذه. برضو هذه إضافة من إضافات تعديل الدراجة. طبعا بعض الإضافة زي ما انتم شايفين إضافة اللي هي المخمل تقدر تضيف عليها مرتبة جلد أو تطرز عليها أو ترسم عليها وهذا نقطة من بحر من بعض الإضافات في المرتبة.
Snake plant, thank you.
هو الياي الخاص بالسيكل بنفس ياي السيارة إذا فكيته راح ينزل معاه
$500,000 bike? What? No.
بين الياي والحديدة عشان يحافظ على وقفة السيكل. طبعا هذه بعض التفاصيل والإضافات اللي تزيد من جمالية الدراجة تقدر تضيفها على الدراجة. طبعا عندكم الدركسون برضو هذا زينة. عندكم المرايات إضافة برضو. عندكم الوردات اللي تنحط على الكفرات الأمامية أو الخلفية وزي ما واضح قدامكم عليها شغل يدوي النقش زي ما قلنا في بداية المقطع. عندكم برضو الشكامين شوف التفاصيل اللي فيها التعرج عليها.
All right, I gotta be honest. In high school, I had an orange lowrider bike with like the full-blown ape hangers, and I had it at boarding school, and I loved that bike. I absolutely loved that bike. And I was on the football team, and the football seniors ripped it apart and threw it in a lake. It was one of the saddest days of my life. It was very sad. What the fuck? Listen, bullying at boarding school was big. Bullying at boarding school was, I got big bullied at boarding school. Oh, that's a cool shirt. Another classic Will Neff tale. Yeah. So, okay, the reason I had that bike, funny enough,
big dog.
I had a friend named Simon who used to work at a bike store. I think it was called Princeton Cycle. Thank you for that subscription, by the way. It was like Princeton Gears or something like that. Anyway, he worked at a bike store in Princeton, and my going away gift for me going to boarding school was he basically Frankensteined a lowrider together out of different weird parts. And so I had this orange lowrider with handles that went all the way up like this. And it was so fucking cool, man. It was so cool. I rode it everywhere. I would ride it to class, and they destroyed it. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Low ride.
What age was this when they threw it away? I was 15, and they were probably all like 17 and 18 years old. Edgar Wright's Running Man remake starring Glenn Powell begins filming in November. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yes. Absolutely yes. My body is ready. My soul is ready. Glenn Powell, though. Glenn Powell has been pretty good in everything he's been in. We ran out of movie remakes, huh? All we get is, or we ran out of movie ideas. All we get is remakes. Yeah. I'll be honest. It has nothing to do with there not being ideas. There are hundreds of screenwriters making original content every day.
That's very cool.
The problem is you don't go to the movies anymore. Like, I'll be real. The majority of you probably don't go to the movies as often as you used to, right? Like, you might still go, but when you were younger in the 90s and early 2000s, you probably went to the movie theater a lot more. And so it's a lot harder to make a profit on a movie. So studios don't want to take a risk on original IP when they can just recycle old IP and get those fans to show up. That is the reality of it. That is why we don't get original projects. It has nothing to do with a lack of ideas. It has to do with a lack of enthusiasm of people going to see new projects. Like The Crow, I mean, that's just a dog shit movie. Bro, are we going to pretend that Dune didn't just absolutely mollywop the box office? Are we going to pretend that Deadpool 3 didn't just lay a suplex on the box office? You know what I mean? It is what it is. How many of you went and saw Love Lies Bleeding in the movie theater? Be honest. Be real. How many of you did go and see Alien Romulus? You know what I mean? Listen, guys, this isn't a you issue. This is an everyone issue. Like, this isn't, I'm not saying this to like point my fingers at my audience and be like, you guys did this. It's just the film going population in general. Extra Emily gave herself an unfortunate mustache.
Americano is ready.
No.
It tastes better if you stir before drinking. It was my pleasure to serve you.
Okay.
Where did she do this? Because it looks cool. Not the mustache. The place that she is. Jesus Christ. It's over for me. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Pack it up. It's all over. It's been real. It's been a great ride. Back to the $50 shows for you. True. But honestly, where was that? Where was she? NYC? Fuck. I thought it was something fun to do in Austin. I'll be honest. Now that I can't drink or eat because I'm in Camp Canute, I am hankering doing something, anything fun so badly. And I'm on stream like 12 hours every day. So I was just like, oh, that looks like something fun to do. And can you do ketamine? It's an interesting question. Jordan got away with the Hitler stash for decades. He's the only person who could do that. MJ is the only person who can get away with a Hitler stash because he's like the only person who's famous enough where you're like, okay, he's trying to take it back. He's just famous enough where it's like, okay, MJ's trying to take that back. He's trying to claim that. Nobody noticed. Everybody noticed. Everybody noticed. He did a Heinz commercial in it. Everybody noticed. It was a very strange decision. Listen, if you win 6 titles in the NBA, you too can dress and look like a fascist if you want. And people will give you a pass. They'll be like, that's Michael Jordan. Okay? If Extra Emily was an NBA MVP multiple times, no one would be upset about what she did.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy.
Go ahead.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Hey Will, have you tried playing Deadlock yet?
Yes.
It's the most fun I've had playing a game in a very long time.
1 second. I've played it. I enjoyed it. I don't know if it's going to be a good game or not. I played it. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I might play it more. I had fun. Obviously, it needs some work.
Wow, that's very
I
cool.
am not. I'm not sure it's going to be good. I'm not sure it's going to be bad. I'm cautiously optimistic, is what I will say.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
John
cool.
Rain, thank you. Have you played it on stream? Not yet. I could. I'll hang up a quick 20 kill game for you, and you guys can teach me how to play it. Thoughts on this trailer? Will an extra $182 disqualify my submission? Link it here, and I will see.
그러나 새벽만 되면 쿵쾅거리는 소리가 들려서 어떨 땐 비명 소리도.
No spoilers. This is a special case.
오빠.
누가 들어왔어?
Oh.
왜 그래?
Oh.
렘 수면 행동 장애를 앓고 있다라는 뜻이에요.
고칠 수 있는
아.
거죠?
네.
this looks good.
함께 극복하는 게 부부야. 침대 밑에 이렇게 붙여놓으래. 붙은 건 신랑한테 붙었는데 데리고 온
Wait, I
사람이
saw this movie?
그쪽이야.
Oh, really?
쭉 지켜봤다고? 안 자고?
수진아!
오빠?
Asian horror films are so cool. Incredibly based to take.
너 왜 그래 진짜?
조용히 살고 싶다. 너랑만 단둘이.
왜 그래 진짜?
So is this movie out already? If that's out, I'll watch it tonight. That looks fire. Can you watch this trailer? It's a horror game. Subliminal pre-release.
Warning. Viewer discretion is advised.
What are your thoughts on Sunny? Sunny is brilliant.
And welcome. I'll be your guide today as you venture back into your past and relive some of your most treasured and sacred core memories. As you embark on your experience, please try your best not to get distracted and let your mind wander off, as doing so can be dangerous and introduce unconscious, unregulated, and suppressed.
In-game footage? A water park?
Ah, I see you've made it to the waterworks. Please, don't be shy. Try out a few of those whirling water slides you loved so much.
Okay, this looks fun.
Wait, no.
Okay, now we're in a McDonald's play place. Oh, what was that? Get the Dramamine ready? Yeah. We'd have to turn off the damn motion blur for sure. What the fuck was that? I legitimately can't even see. Cool. I might give that a dance one day. I might give that a dance. 1999 best films list from New York Times. Being John Malkovich, very good. I don't think I've seen this. Best comedy, Office Space, deserved. All About My Mother, I don't know that. The Iron Giant, based. Don't know that. Notting Hill, okay. Audition! T. Very good. Nice. I agree with a lot of that list. Audition is fire. What's your favorite movie from the year you were born? Oh, God. Let's see. Oh, this might be an easy one. Yeah, this is actually
Neff hug 50
this is actually an easy one. Batman. Come on. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses. Opinions on the Terrifier series? I mean, it's torture porn. And it's like the logical limit of torture porn. If you like torture porn, you'll like Terrifier. I don't know if they're
Did you hear
good
that Psycho
movies.
Sid from WWE died today?
No, I didn't hear that. That's too bad. That's sad. If you like torture porn, it's good torture porn. I don't know if they're great movies. I don't know if the general audience should ever watch them. They're just kind of super fucking gnarly. Thoughts on Longlegs? I was disappointed. Your take is valid. Here's the Amazon link. Just 183 over. All right. I don't want a lot of these spoiled, but I will look at this one. Just because.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Wales Hark City gifted a tier 1 sub to Crapperkant.
It is a giant grandfather clock. I will allow this submission. I will allow this submission. It has my blessing. Yup, clock.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Whale Shark City. Thank you.
A tier 1 sub
Still
to
has to go
Cemetery
through my
Sports.
filtering. Oh, it has my blessing, but maybe not Haas's. Favorite X-Men? Probably Gambit. I also really like Cable, mainly because he was my character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Wow, that's very cool.
Hyper
At Neff, another good
Viper
torture
Bee.
porn is literally any new French extreme
Viper
because what the
Bee.
fuck is wrong with the French?
Another good torture porn is literally anything. That is true. The French do like extreme cinema. Hyper Viper Beam. Viper Beam. You ever watch the movie Nobody? I did. I actually thought it was pretty good. They're making a sequel, didn't they? Or they're making a sequel. Sorry. Hyper Viper Beam. Viper Beam. Whatever happened to that retro style racing game? I think they're still working on it. Do you think this game has potential?
Tensor, an autocratic AI controlling.
A little Mirror's Edge, a little Sifu. That looks pretty good. I'd give it a chance. Thoughts on the Dread movie? It was pretty good. I actually really liked it. Character with the greatest backstory of all time in film? Backstory. Vader is a good answer to that. Maybe Citizen Kane? Because the entire movie is his backstory? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, wow.
That's a tough one.
Neff bang, Neff bang.
I'm trying to think of like, it's hard because I think this is easier with television. With films, you have to think about like a character that maybe was developed over multiple films or had like some kind of big turn at some point where they were really like developed. Greatest backstory. Forrest Gump is one that comes to mind. Magneto's a good answer too. Chat, where is Will currently? I am in Austin, Texas at Camp Canute, and you can see me every day on either a Canute stream or Mizkif stream, working out so fucking hard. Who's my favorite current WWE wrestler? Austin Creed. Are you sore, Will? Today is the first day that I can legitimately tell you I am so fucking sore. I am so fucking sore. Is Caroline there too? No, she's still in Los Angeles, but I'm meeting up with her on the 29th in Montana, and we're taking a little micro vacation before she goes to Armenia. Tokyo Extreme Racer? Yeah, hell yeah, it's coming out soon.
I'm a stud.
Why is she going to Armenia? She has friend who has family
Have
there.
you ever seen the movies Urban Legend and Disturbing Behavior?
I don't know if I have. Farley's coming to Texas? Yes. Damn, she got that Glendale Connect. Hey, Will, how are you liking Wukong? I'm liking it enough that we're probably going to play more Wukong later tonight. New extract shooter coming soon. Sand? Wait, this looks weird.
Сервус, шановні! У вас тут одненька задача – знайти в цих пісках те, що 20 років тому цисарські вивезти не змогли. Тут вам не Карпати, ні. Як стомився, ноги вже робиш, що не побачиш. А природа як дідька вдома. Тож майте на моці, не вскочте в халепу. І пам'ятайте, дипломатія – це наше все.
Wait, it's a mecha extract game? What the fuck? Wait, that actually kind of looks fucking fire. Holy shit, somebody call Will Smith. Dude, a giant mech spider? Great reference. God, that was a good reference, chatter. I'm very proud of you. Have you heard of Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers? It's like Baltero, but blackjack instead of poker. No, I haven't. I have to give it a shot. Maybe I have heard of it. I haven't played it yet, though. All right, guys, we're 2 hours in. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I have been rambling. I know my Survivor heads want to watch an episode. I know my Survivor heads want to watch an episode. So let's news. We're not doing news, not because I don't want to, and not because Haas doesn't want to, but because we did news 2 days ago, and the news hasn't replenished yet. So we're off our schedule, but we'll get back to it next week. I am sorry. Josh Gad confirms he's writing a script for Spaceballs 2. I don't know. I don't know if that'll work. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm all in on Betrayed by the Hero, so I formed a MILF party with his mom. I'm all in on that. I'm already in on that. I'm already all in. Quick Rizzler news. Dude, I love how everybody's like flooding the chat with all the links now because they're like, quickly. What? The Rizzler has a Zen shirt. He is untouchable. He is approaching his final form. Dude, that is... That's like Joe Camel level problematic. If he's getting paid to wear a Zen shirt, that's Joe Camel. That is Joe Camel. I hope he just decided to wear a Zen shirt for fun. I hope, because then it's just funny. Him getting paid, dude. I never want to be. It says Riz Dogs. It says Riz. What is Risen? I don't understand what RYZ Zen is. Oh, Riz. Okay. Is that his merch? I was so worried for a second that he was getting paid by Zen. Wait, it's his merch? I'm old. It's fine. It's fine.
Day 1 of the Minnesota State Fair. And chorizo sausage. I paid an extra $5 for the seafood.
I am not going to watch a Minnesota State Fair food review video right now. Are you nuts? I'm fucking starving. I'm fucking starving. What beats rock? Paper. Go. Great. What beats paper? Sharp glass. What beats sharp glass? Sandpaper. What beats sandpaper? What is this? The Acolyte costs $630,000 per minute of screen time. Was canceled due to low viewership. There are no plans to remove the series from Disney+. Yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, it's sad. No one watched it. No one watched The Acolyte. It's kind of wild. It wasn't cancel worthy in my opinion. I don't really know. I know people got really mad because it was like an inclusive and gay and whatever Star Wars, but you know, I just think Disney has squeezed that juice for all of its worth. Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Love you, brother, man.
It was really bad writing. I don't know. It's gone. It's over. First look at what is this? Skylar as Skylar. Wow, what like it's just a kid in a jacket. Is this supposed to be some awesome character reveal? That's just an actor in a jacket, man. He's 28? Holy smokes. I thought he was only like 21. Superman's best friend? Yeah, I know, but I don't care. I don't give a shit. That's not like a cool character reveal to me. Like it'll be, I hope he does a good job in the movie, but like a character announcement clip where it's just a guy like Will Neff as Rory McIlroy. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't, with peace and love, I don't care. Chat, stop submitting lube and sex toys for Will to buy. Yes. Which Batman is your favorite from cartoons to the movies? Batman Beyond. I fucking love Batman Beyond. So good. So good. And then Frank Miller, Dark Knight. Very good. Favorite Pokemon? Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. Probably Wartortle. Very cool. Play the intro. Dude, every time I mention Batman Beyond, we have to watch it. Wow, wow, wow. Greed. Bow. Corruption. Banana. Apathy. Ba 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 ba. So fucking good. It's so good. And the fact that it was like an unofficial continuation of Batman the Animated Series is so very good. Ba, 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 ba. I bet Paul Dano throws away scripts if his character doesn't get beaten up by page 45.
Maybe you don't know who I am. Ballsy.
Yes.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Will, what is your favorite reality television show that we're never going to watch again?
Survivor? I'm trying.
When do we get our money, Daniel?
Paul Dano just has such a punchable face. He's got such a punchable face.
Just sort of a slice of pumpkin pie.
Oh, damn. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust.
Oh my God, prisoners.
Gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
Don't bully me, Daniel! Let it go!
Another one bites the dust. Another one
Enough! Stop!
By the duster. Dude, all I can think about watching that is There Will Be Blood and Prisoners are two of the best movies ever. Okay. I got thoroughly distracted and I streamed for another 15 minutes. Let us watch one episode of Survivor with peace and love, peace and love. My Survivor frogs are going to expire. They're going to expire. Can we get the link? I don't even remember what episode I'm on. I don't even remember what fucking episode I'm on. Season 3, episode 5? I think it's 5. All right, while it's loading, I got to pee real quick. Bloop. All right, without further ado, let's get into it.
Previously on Australian Survivor. Just say done.
I have to download a volume boosting extension. Hang on. Volume boost Chrome extension. One sec. Who has a good volume booster? Is it Volume Master? Wait, I just want an extension. Is Volume Master an extension? Add to Chrome. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Very cool.
Each camp receive clues to the location.
Wait, what season were we watching? Fuck, is it season 5? Dude, I am off my bullshit right now. I'm sorry, I'm all out of sorts.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Has flex Neff Poto.
I know you're saying you're looking for fun stuff to do in Austin. You should do an Alvea stream. I want to do an Alvea stream. I'll do an Alvea stream. That sounds like a great idea. But with peace and love, I was talking about like more off-stream stuff. I will do that. I will 100% do that. But like I'm kind of on stream like 12 to 13 hours every day right now. So maybe just something I can do where I'm not live.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
I think you need a custom-made one-to-one replica of the golden cone of Ezzelsdorf, Butch.
What the fuck was that? Pinkward said, let's get sushi. Pinkward, if you're in Austin, I'd love to hang out, but I cannot eat sushi because of Camp fucking Canoe. Don't follow the Everything Now show. They are incredible. They had Sear and Peach on today. Please give them a shout out. They are amazing. They do improv. I gotta try and get on the show while I'm down here in Austin, guys. I watched some of it. It was amazing. It was very funny. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Guys, go ahead and join me in giving them a follow, please. Please, 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 please. Everybody here. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm aware. I am aware. Listen, it's going to take more than pie to get me to Australia with peace and love. Peace and love. If he hadn't canceled the Japanese leg of that trip, I would have gone. But like, it was kind of like, you know, spoonful of sugar. I'm not going to go to Southern Hemisphere America without something else on that trip. With peace and love to my Australians. I'm sure Australia is insane, but it kind of is Southern Hemisphere America. You know what I mean? So with peace and love. Also, he only went for a week, which is crazy. To be on a plane for 28 hours, to be on the ground for like 6 days, that's nuts. That's insano. I don't have that kind of money. People at a party, brother, when they aggravated me, and I was like, damn that Will Neff. Dude, I picked that shit up from Hulk Hogan, and I don't know if it's a good speech affectation that I call everybody brother. Brother. Can I tell you one of my biggest phobias? One of my biggest phobias. I call everybody brother, right? I call everybody brother. It is, I say it all the time, brother, brother, brother. And every time I say it to a black person, I am worried that in their mind canon, they're like, he is calling me brother because he thinks I'm a brother and not like the familial brother. And I'm like, I hope they understand that this is not something I just say to black people. It is the weirdest phobia I have. It is the strangest phobia I have, but I have that pang of realization every time it happens. Like when I went up and I was like, Lucari, brother, I had this moment where I was like, I hope he knows that this is not like, I hope he knows I call everybody brother. You know what I mean? It is the weirdest phobia. It is the weirdest phobia. So confused. It's a little bit of everything. I do a little weird of you've caught me. Yeah, God, you caught me at a weird time. I'm reacting to Australian Survivor because of copyright regulations. But I'm just talking about myself in general while we watch. There's a lot happening. I'm sorry. You should leave. You're not going to enjoy this. I'm Oh no. We have to be careful with these inside jokes in chat, okay? Like Zelda, watching Zone of Interest and shaking my head the whole time at people in theaters that I know don't agree with it. Okay, listen. If someone comes in late to the stream, they will not get that joke. That inside joke needs to end immediately, okay? We're with peace and love. It was a funny inside joke. We all kecked, and we are going to move on from it now because I don't want someone to come into the stream late and be like, what the fuck happened to this community? This used to be a safe space like 24 hours ago. What the fuck happened? The deepest cut racist comment I've ever seen. It was just Will Neff's favorite Disney ride is Splash Mountain. That is the deepest racist cut I've ever seen ever. Hey Will, what ride do you like at Disney? Splash Mountain. Oh, you think the Floon, the Tog ride is really good? No, I like the music. I like the undertones. I didn't even realize it was a ride. I like the undertones, brother. I don't give a shit about the log ride part. That is such a deep cut. I was one of the first kids on Adderall. I was one of the guinea pigs for Adderall. And when they were doing my ADHD testing, there was like a whole, I don't know if anybody else has been tested for ADHD or if they still do this the same way, but there was like a whole packet and like series of tests. And I got through like 2 of like the 8 tests. And the doctor was like, we've seen enough. He cut me off. Dude, I was probably 12 years old and I'll never forget. I felt so bad. I felt so fucking gross that this doctor was like, good job. We got one. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, fuck, man. Did you know what was happening? Kind of. I remember it being like, I remember my teacher, I really liked my teacher. I was in the 4th grade and I felt bad because I was such a menace. Like I couldn't help but be a menace. And she loved me, but I knew that I was just such a drain on her. So I went to like get prescribed. And Adderall was like new. Most of the kids were on Ritalin at that point. Do you still take meds for ADHD? I do not. So I was on Adderall for years. I was on Adderall till my 20s and it was very, very averse to my health. That's not everybody. Adderall is a blessing for some people. I know that. If Adderall helps you with peace and love, I'm happy for you. And I want you to keep doing that. But for me, I was 145 pounds. I was a zombie. And they just kept giving me more and more and upping my dosage and giving me the time release. And, I was the same height I am now. I'm 189 pounds and I was 140 pounds walking around. I was a skeleton It was crazy. It was really crazy. Not at all. I developed a lot of ways of dealing with my attention deficit. Just things that I do to help manage my life. Like organization tricks, going to the gym every day really helps. There are things that you can do to help. Like obviously my organization and my focus still sucks, but it's livable now. At this point, I'm so used to it, A, and B, I'm always like, I always wonder why people are so angry at Hassan. Because Hassan literally, all he does is just report the news and be left. Like, are you mad just because he's popular and is a lefty? Like, I don't get it. I think there is a whole like group of people that profit off of hating Hassan, and that media has kind of permeated deeper than we think. But I don't know. I'm always confused when people just like hate him, or I'm like, why not just disagree with him? What a night for Survivor, ladies and gentlemen, and what a night for reactions. We did basically 4 hours of just a little reacciones. I'm sorry I've been low energy in streams, but I've really been working hard at Camp Canute. We are going to play some Wukong, though. Wukong! I really want to play some Wukong. So, thanks, everybody. If you're not going to stick around for gaming, I totally understand. Some people are just here for my comedic stylings. But others of you like my gaming and know that I will probably get mad at yell at you while I play Wukong. That's the truth of the situation. So if you're here for gaming, tuck in, get comfortable. I'll be right back, and when I get back, Wukong is launching now.